Today's video is brought to you by Card Kingdom. I don't know what a handful of like giants is supposed to look like, but I think it's as good as it gets, right? Card Kingdom has all the Kaldheim singles and pre-orders that you could ask for up for pre-order right now. So go and pre-order all the sweetest cards and some of the most metal-looking cards in recent MTG history. Go do that at cardkingdom.com. Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Single Scoop. This week we're playing GG's Grixis Giants. That's right. You've already probably seen a ton of Is It Giant decks running around. This is for the most part the same thing, except I'm splashing black to see if filling the graveyard will help our deck a little bit more. And of course, we're going to be playing against a bunch of other wonderful content creators in the early access event. So this is a sneak peek, not the finalized list, but just something fun to watch. So all around, the whole deck has a few new cards like Agar the Freezing Flame. Whenever a creature or planeswalker an opponent controls is dealt excess damage, if a giant wizard or spell you control dealt damage to it this turn, draw a card. Of course, there's also Quakebringer, which is going to be the big powerhouse. Your opponents can't gain life. At the beginning of your upkeep, Quakebringer deals 2 damage to each opponent. This ability triggers only if Quakebringer is on the battlefield or if Quakebringer is in your graveyard and you control a giant with Foretell. So, this is going to reward us for having a giant, so even when it's dead and gone, it'll still burn our opponents out 2 every turn to give us that inevitability. Of course, there's, Invasion of the Giants to kind of help us set up for the early turns. And then lastly, one of the main reasons we're splashing black, King Narfi's Betrayal. Each player mills 4 cards, then you may exile a creature or planeswalker card from each graveyard. Until end of turn, you may cast spells from among cards exiled with King Narfi's Betrayal, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast those spells. So, after the first chapter, the next 2 turns, we can cast the 2 cards that are exiled off of King Narfi's Betrayal. So this will help us out in multiple ways, as in it'll mill towards our Kroxa, maybe to a Quakebringer, maybe to tons of other new cards like Observing the Cosmos. I believe that's what it's called, or Glimpse the Cosmos, and yeah, just other powerhouses that kind of can get value from the graveyard again. So without holding you up any longer, let's see how this deck does, well, against a bunch of other content creators. Well, that's gonna take some getting used to, but there we have it, some snow mana. All right, first go with it. What do we have here? A bunch of 4 drops, a 5 drop. Okay, cool. I guess we'll just go ahead and play the red source, because the red source allows us to adjust in case we draw anything else. Yeah, let's go with playing Riverglide thingy. We'll Foretell. And, oh, the new animations are live. Fancy, fancy. So we Foretell for 4. Let's see, what do they have? Oh, that seems good, actually. Black-red, blue-red doesn't mean much for us right now, so black-red could mean more, then we can summon Kroxa for sure. Alright, we'll take King Narfi's Betrayal. So it's Basri. Huh. So what does this do here? Your opponents can at the beginning of your upkeep. So they have 3 mana. They have 4 mana after this. I can go ahead and just play... Yeah, I think I want to play the Quakebringer first. And then we'll be able to go and cast Glimpse the Cosmos. I think this card is very good. For a giant deck, of course. Alright, so we're going to... There it is. Well, luckily we play a ton of creatures, so... until end of turn? Okay, good. That's a little bit awkward, actually. Let me see. How do I want to go about that? So it costs 1 more. I can go ahead and go to attacks here, see if they save Basri. Right? It doesn't kill me randomly? Alright, we'll go do that. Let's go see if we can kill Basri. Okay. I failed you, Oketra. Snow lands your opponent's control enter the battlefield tapped. Non-creatures. Okay, non-creature spells that won't matter. What do they play next turn though? That's the issue. I'm gonna just play. Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and play Calamity Bearer. Pass. Now, if they somehow kill both my Calamity Bearer and Quakebringer, we are not able to really cast anything for quite some time. But whatever. So where's that Doomscar at? Destroy target non-land permanent opponent controls. Makes sense. Search your library for a force card. Put it in the battlefield. Boom. They take 4 more. That seems good. Let's go ahead and kill Redane. So they're down to 8 here. So this Binding of the Old Gods will go ahead and ramp them. I think they play Ultimatum. I'm like pretty sure they play Ultimatum. If we draw another blue source, that'd be pretty ideal here. Sure, they take 4 more. And that's it. GG's. This is a little bit awkward. I think I'm gonna have to mulligan this. It's a little bit awkward here. Clearwater Pathway can be one or the other. All right. Maybe my mana base could use a little bit of work. All right. Invasion of the Giants seems good. All right. We'll bottom one of the Invasion of the Giants. All right. So it's blue and white. Let's see what the opponent's playing here. King Narfi's Betrayal. You know what? We'll scry for the second black source. By playing Invasion of the Giants, I think that'll be pretty solid. Although, I wonder if it's possible that I go Foretell, actually. If I go Foretell, how bad is that for me? Go Foretell, then I go turn after, because I would have to draw the third line. You know what? We'll go for it. Invasion of the Giants. Black Source, drew it. Okay, so we'll move that to the bottom to ensure that we try to hit a creature. So we have Blightstep Pathway. I like that. Question is, are they counterspell heavy? Are they counterspell heavy? They seem to be blue and white. Let's see how this goes. I mean... Oh, they foretold. Perfect. So they're blue-white foretell, so we're going to find out what their deck does. Yep, alright, so it's blue-white foretell. And now we get to see what do they keep on top. Nico Defies Destiny. Yeah, so they're blue-white control. That saw it coming in hand. Now we got to just get it on the board, right? That's the hardest part. Because there's no doubt in my mind that that isn't a counterspell. Foretold another card, huh? Okay. So we can play this as a 1-mana giant? Really? Or I could just hit him for 2. I don't think I like that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and play that card. I'll play another King Narfi's Betrayal. So they're probably going to counterspell us into the ground, right? Good news, though, is that we have Kroxa. I need to save Battle of Frost and Fire for when they have a bunch of angels. Of course, that requires me to hit another land. Nico defies Destiny. All right, so they have Counterspell up. They gain 6 life. All right, I got a bird. They gave me a bird. We're online. We got a bird. I'm a master. Okay. Let's see what we find again. Nothing. All right. We eat another card out of their hand. We did not mill anything useful there, so unfortunately we might have just helped the opponent out there with that mill. But we got in there with a bird, and that's what matters. So they can go ahead and now do Foretell, Starnhelm Unleashed. We milled 1, so we know they play more than 1. Unless they are that daring. Yup, there it is. Okay. We'll go ahead and pass. They get to cast that again, though. That's the only problem. Starnhelm Unleashed comes down again. Can we beat them this time? Because King Narfi's Betrayal didn't do anything for us the second time around. Let me see. I don't want that land, so scry that to the bottom. I'm going to play the land no matter what. Keep that on top. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and play the Quake Breaker, actually. And then I'm going to just go ahead and get another card. I think I'm going to do that. That seems fine. Allows me to, I mean, maybe I could have scried a little bit differently. I don't know. New cards, lol. Okay. So now I'm going to get counterspelled. I didn't want to play into anything of theirs, right? I didn't want to play into like the Croxa into something like that, so that felt good. Now, let me read this last chapter. When you cast a spell with converted mana cost 5 or greater this turn, draw 2 cards and then discard a card. Cool. Let me see. What do we want to do here? Do we want to do this for 4 next turn? That's 4, 8, 7. Okay, yeah. We'll just do that. Before tell something else. Pass. So now they probably have another Raven form. They still have that Starnhelm Unleashed. Now we get to... Let me see here. So that card's gone now, right? A Glimpse of the Cosmos is gone. We just need to hold Croxa. Now they can go Starnhelm Unleashed. That's 1, 2. They can make 3 angels. And once they play a Doomscar, like, because that's what I'm waiting for them to use a Doomscar here. They foretold 4 things. They have no cards in hand. Croxa now will deal 3, but... Alright, Starnhelm, that's fine. Let's see. How do we go about that now? Can gain 4 life. VM keep. Let's see. Can we get them to take more damage here? Yeah, that's fine. I'll just send all of that in. If they want to block my bird, they can. I mean, they can always just move that and then kill off the token. Sure. Doomscar is going to come down this upcoming turn, so I don't know how much I want to actually... Let me see here. I guess I'll just play another Quakebringer. They don't gain any life, thankfully. That's right, I forgot about that part. But now they have to Doomscar, right? I'm going to make it so that they don't really get too much value here. If they want to Doomscar, they can. That's fine. They can't ECD a Croxa. They can't Ravenform it either. Or they can, actually. That's fine. But how many Ravenforms do they play? We'll find out. Now, show me that Doomscar that I know you have. Sadbot? Hold on. Hello? Where's that Ravenform I know you got? I'm going to go ahead and shock down the Solemn. Let's see if they draw the card. They do. Now we attack. Do they have a counter spell? Alright, so now we get the last card from their hand. Alright, Shatter the Sky seems good. I'm gonna just hold on to my cards here. Now that Quakebringer's in the yard, I know you got a Doomscar, opponent. You don't foretell 3 things and not have a Doomscar. There it is. That's what we're looking for. And now we gotta just grind them out, right? That's the game plan. We have enough cards in the graveyard to just keep playing Croxa. Now they have to play around the potential of a second Croxa off the top. I mean, they don't know that I don't have another Croxa, so that's good. Because if they play this, they take 3 when I cast Croxa again. I play 1 more Croxa, they die. There has to be a non-zero amount of Sot coming. There's just no way. There it is. Alright, I'll play it again. What's that last card? Draw out that Doomscar if they have one. I'll play an island, and this should draw out another board wipe from the opponent. Okay, what do you got for me? Ooh, and they got it! GG's! Nice! GG's, they took a whole nother turn. I'll try this. We have 3 mana. We have a Squash. We have Invasion of the Giants to play our early turns out. Yeah, it seems pretty solid. I'm going to play the Shatterskull Summit. Don't want to take a ton of damage. I've got removal, so I'm not too worried about that. I'll play the... actually, this could be my only other black source, so... Is that important? Attacks? I'm not sure if it is yet, so... I'll just go ahead and start setting up. I guess, how bad is another Invasion of the Giants? It does allow me to get cheaper Giants eventually. Alright, so it's an elf deck. Okay. Just battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library, reveal an elf, warrior, or Tyvar card from among them and put it into your hand. So we're getting hit for 2. How good is Herald after this point, right? Oh, that card's getting stomped. Okay. Hide the black source from them. Yeah, we'll hide the black source for now. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and pass. Sure, that card will resolve. You got it. Alright, I gotta kill one of the Elvish War Masters. Yeah, I'll play that. I need to find a board wipe, so I don't think I can keep that, unfortunately. Yeah, I've got to just keep digging here. King Narfi's Betrayal. No, I got to keep digging for a board wipe. Go ahead and pass. So they can obviously remove my Bone Crusher Giant here. They're going to go pretty wide, pretty quick. I can't block Herald. Oh, I didn't even know there was a Lord effect. That's pretty saucy. So we're just straight up dead if we don't draw a sweeper here. Yeah, that's it. We lost to the elves, unfortunately, but not much else I can do about that. I can't kill that. I'm exactly at 6, so I die no matter how I spin this, so... Yeah, good game. Good game. GG's. Yeah, we'll try this. We have Invasion of the Giants to smooth out our draw. Let's go make this Clearwater Pathway into a blue source. This will allow us to turn get a Lava Glide Pathway. Invasion of the Giants. Let's scry. I have to assume that they are some kind of like control deck, right? They have to be. So I'll just keep both of these cards. I mean, the land's obviously very good, but then we just turn that into a second red source. Alright, so we'll go second red source. Sure. I'll reveal. Alright, and now I'll go ahead and pass. So what do we have? Trample. So I need to try to get hexproof on this thing as soon as possible, but did not get lucky with that one. So is that a Skyclave Apparition coming in? That is. Alright, what is it taking? Reasonable. All right. We need lands, unfortunately, so I am just going to play Invasion of the Giants here. Yeah, we need to just get to our mana, so I'll keep that land on top. So that'll make it so that we have another... We can actually go for the black source off the Murkwater pathway. Oh, Binding of the Old Gods. Solid. Alright, I'm gonna go for... Let's see, do they play another? I'll just go ahead and play Tectonic Giant past the opponent. I may not get the discounts that I need from, What does that do? Search your library for a forest card? Ah, wow, you can get any forest card? That's pretty sweet. Sweet. And now we know for a fact that they... Oh, they are 4 colors. Okay. That's pretty sweet. I will admit that right now. So they sack that to get to pot up by +1, right? Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. We don't have anything real value here, so I'm just going to go for that. Each creature, non-giant creature. How did that live? Each planeswalker? Changeling? Oh, wow. Hold on. Wow. Wait, how did that become a changeling? I am so confused. Oh, they grabbed Morit. Okay. That's how. That's pretty cool. This is a dope deck. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet deck. So now they get something up with a 3 enchantment area. That's really cool. Wow. Yeah, go wild. Four colors, 5 colors. You go, you got it. I sack whatever I have. Obviously not great value. Can I actually keep that card? Will I actually be able to play it? Sure, I'll keep both on top. Why not? I'm not going to draw both because I am going to have to sacrifice it. And I believe that card, Morit of the Frost, copies anything, right? Except it's a legendary and snow in addition to its other types. If it's a creature, it enters with 2 additional 1/1 counters. That's pretty sweet. Whenever an opponent sacrifices a non-token permanent. Oh, that's kind of amazing. All right. Yeah, this is awesome. They get a copy of that now? That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And now I get to play a Bone Crusher Giant, pass back to the opponent. They'll just sack my Invasion of the Giants. At this point now, though, I think I'm in a lock, right? Like, anytime I play anything, it's going to get sacrificed. Yup. Doom Foretold taking over the game here. Pretty good. As expected from a Doom Foretold deck. One top, one bottom. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna 100% just take the damage, right? We don't even block. I don't even think we can, right? It has Menace. There's Yorion, so now they get to keep my Invasion of the Giants. Look at that. Let's see it. What do you got for me, opponent? This is pretty nasty. So they copied Doom Foretold again, so I have to sacrifice 2 things. Oh, weird. I thought they would have, I guess, copied another Doom Foretold, right? Because in that we would just sack both. They would get both copies of everything. Yeah, I don't have any way. I guess I could try to, like, find an Ugin or something like that. But I don't play Ugin, so... Yeah, no. Yeah, you can have the Giant. Like, this game's very much so over. But I will humor them, and we're gonna see where things go. Turgrid doing some work right now. May as well let that continue to happen. Oh, auto tapper, please. What can I get rid of now? All right, I guess I pass. They get another permanent back. That's not great for us, but... Okay. So there goes that enchantment of theirs. So they only have 3 permanents now. We continue to, like, chip away at them. I'm A-okay with getting rid of this Skyclave Apparition with the Doom Foretold underneath it. Skyclave Apparition probably eating what? King Nar... Okay, that's fine with me. What we actually need... Oh, an ECD. Okay. That's pretty good, so I'm told. I will gladly double block here. Okay. That's what I've got for me. Yeah, you know what? We're just going to go with this. Exile these. This allows me to go ahead and cast the Seeing the Cosmos card in the yard. I gotta kill the Yorion or else we're in a lot of trouble. Although I don't know how I'm supposed to beat the fact that they have an ECD still. Target player loses 3 life unless they sacrifice an all-in permanent or discard a card. Ooh, that's pretty cool. So we're definitely gonna die here. How does this card work? So the Lantern will just kill me eventually, right? They pay 4 mana, they do it again. Alright. Oh my god, that's right, they get it back. Oh my god, I super messed that up. Oh well. Good game, you got it. Well, I want to get punished. Let's watch it. Let's see it go down. Alright, GG's. I will keep. This seems pretty solid for me. I mean, I guess the deck has a lot of spirit. It has a lot of you know. I mean, oh well. Hold on. Do I have any red sources? Okay, I do. All right, we'll keep that. I was a little bit worried because the artwork of Invasion of the Giants looks the same as Battle of Frost and Fire. But as I was saying, I can keep this hand. I don't know what a handful of like giants is supposed to look like, but I think it's as good as it gets, right? Let's take both of these. That guarantees me another land, right? At the very least, guarantees me another land here. So Sultai Snow probably. Well, good thing I kept both of those. Can I afford to let them just take their turn? No, I don't think I can, so I'll just wait. Because at the very least, my Crystalline Giant will cost 1 less. I can't allow the Ascendant Spirit to ever, like, grow past the 2-3, because I don't have Squash. What does that do? Search over a Snowland card, reveal and put it in your hand, then shuffle your library. Spirit of the Aldeguard gets +1/+0. That's pretty nifty. Yeah, let's go ahead and just play Giant. Now let's go milling. I'm gonna actually exile both here, because I could play them next turn. Let me see. So search your library for a Snowland card, so it's 4 mana, and puts it into play, or like tapped or untapped? Oh, put it into your hand. Okay. Well, that guarantees me a land, so I'm happy about that. And they probably play the legendary that allows them to get that can double back as a staff, so they can get back any snow permanents. Okay, so our 2 creatures fight, and I think yours survive somehow. Those creatures up, yep, there it is. I've now figured out how it survived. Except ours is only a 2-power creature. Yeah, I'll play the Spirit of the Elder God. Get a red source. So I can block for a little bit. Then next turn I can just go make a double play. Block. That got me a land. That feels good. Yeah, I'll play Croxa, sure. And now we play Croxa again. Will this resolve, opponent? Is there a snow counterspell or something like that called Snow Way? Snowed in? Snow Day? I don't know. Could counter it, give me put the spell on suspend? Who knows? You gain control target creature. Oh, wow, it gains hexproof. Okay. So they like whatever they have in their hand much more. No blocks. Am I greedy? I want to keep Croxa. No blocks. We have Battle of Frost and Fire to kill the spirit. So that grows, becoming a 2/3. Becomes a 4/4. Whatever it is, it's not a giant, so... So what do you have in your hand, opponent? Okay. Okay. I can't attack here because I die. So, I've got to now hang back. I could have attacked potentially, thus leaving me, you know, a little more info on what I could and couldn't play. There's nothing like I'm not, I don't know, I'm gonna just play this and hope they don't have another pump spell. I go to 1. Okay, so we can go Calamity Bear. Top card of your library. I mean, they have to block, right? That there's just no way they get around that. Yeah, they've got to block. So now we just throw something in front of them. As long as they don't, like, get trample. All right, and we got there. We'll try it. Sure. Why not? Hopefully we don't immediately die. That's the goal of the deck, to just not die. Alright, let's go play Invasion of the Giants. That's another land at least, and it's a second black source. Or red source if need be. I like it. Oh, I actually could have kept both of those, huh? If they play Croaks, I throw away ours. Oh, no, they have it. The discard spell. Oh, they're reading King Narfi's Betrayal. Okay, they took the Bone Crusher Giant. That's concerning. I think I might be helping them by playing this, if I'm being completely honest. Ah. So let me think here. So these are all theirs, right? So I can go ahead and eat up 2 cards in their hand. Oh, that's such a tough one. We milled 3 enchantments and a land, so that's not a good feeling. Like, killing the giant would have been nice. I feel like they just have hard removal to kill whatever we play. Okay, well. I don't want to play this Croxa, so... Let's think here. I guess I could just throw my Croxa into the sun. I don't mind it personally on my end. Ah. Okay. So they've used Tybalt's trickery on us. Very nice. Okay, so I was not ready for the trickery. Okay, so they've got the Mire Triton there. That'll be a problem. They can steal my stuff. That's going to feel kind of bad. Oh, that also feels terrible. Yeah, I'll just play this now. Let's see what happens. What do they play? Am I getting trickeried? I am. Alright, so we're getting trickeried. Do I want Invasion of the Giants or do I want Glasspool Mimic? I think I'll take the Glasspool Mimic. Alright, so what can we find now? So they just milled us right back into another Croxa, right? No, actually it shuffles itself? Or let me read Tybalt's trickery again. Okay. Sure. We have to discard a card, probably. Seems good. And I've been holding on to permanents to discard, and I have no shortage of that, so I'll throw away Clearwater Pathway. And then we'll wait till their turn to go ahead and blow up their Rankle, just in case they have a second copy. I don't want to give them the opportunity to play another Rankle, and then just make me sack Croxa. Blue, blue, so blue, red, black, black. just gonna do that. I guess now we'll pass, right? I mean... So I have to wait. I have to wait, because if they have another Tybalt's Trickery, I get super duper owned, but whatever, they have to sack that Rankle, right? Okay, so they went to combat, so now they can't steal it and just blow up my stuff. They take 4 from the 2 Quakebringers in the yard. May sacrifice a creature so they can return stuff here. Alright, so this is looking pretty good for us, right? I mean, we get rid of that last card. Why can't I just cast this? Oh, right, because we're still in combat. Alright. Alright, so they make us discard here. I'll throw away a Glasspool Mimic. Okay, and GG's. We got it in the bag there. GG's. So y'all got to look at an early bit of what Kaldheim's going to be like, or at least strictly just within itself with a bunch of other Kaldheim cards. It feels like the deck is extremely inconsistent and probably doesn't need the King Narfi's reward. I do feel like that card is pretty sweet, but I don't know if this is the right home for it yet. The card is interesting. The whole deck of like archetype of giants, I feel like might be a bit too slow. So I mean, like if we're to put this in a normal standard meta, I don't think this deck beats rogues, and I don't think this deck beats, you know, Gruul. So and I don't think it beats any of the tier decks. So I think right now this is just a better idea, a fun little thing if you're just into like trying something funny, like a bunch of giants and whatnot, but that's about it. Is this competitive? It doesn't feel like it. So thank you so much for watching anyways. As always, I'm excited to bring you more new standard content with Kaldheim here. So have fun, and see you all in Kaldheim.
Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, help us out by clicking that like button down below. And to keep up on all the latest and greatest, click that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit that bell icon to get alerts whenever we have new videos. And if you want to, check out some of our other sweet videos here and here.